Good morning, you guys. How are you all doing today? So, this is the next part of the story called Misery. Are you ready? I'm going to shout. I need you to shout back, remember? Okay, here we go. Story! That's good, I heard that. Definitely. One more go. Are you ready? Story! Yeah, that's brilliant. Well done, everybody. Now, where were we? Yeah, I remember. The cat had decided it knew where to get more misery. And so off it went, up the valley, all the way to Cwm Cai. Now, you guys, just before I carry on, there's a couple of Welsh words in this story from now onwards that you might not recognise. There's a cwm, which means a big bowl on the mountainside. There's a llyn. Try that out. Llyn, which means lake. And also a castell, which means castle. See if you can spot them in the rest of the story, and I promise I won't interrupt again. It's just cool. See if you can learn some Welsh words while we go along, eh? Okay, so he went all the way up to Cwm Cai, where the cliffs stretch all the way up to the sky. And he started to climb all the way up. All the way up, all the way up, until eventually he got to the clouds. And then he went further and further and further until he came out to the top of the clouds. And the cliff carried on stretching up and up and up. And he went higher and higher and higher until eventually he found a cave, a deep, dark cave right at the top of the cliff. And slowly, ever so slowly, he went into the cave. And right at the back of the cave, he saw a fire. And sitting next to the fire was an old lady. As old a lady as he'd ever seen before. She had wrinkles on her face like rivers on mountainsides. "What do you want?" said the old lady. Misery I want. I love the misery. Give me the misery. Give me. "Why do you want misery?" said the old lady. "'Cause it's lovely. I love the misery. I want more." "Are you sure you want misery?" said the old lady. Yes. Give me the misery." "Okay, if you say so." And so the old lady went to the back of the cave. And in the back of the cave, she got an old satchel, a leather satchel, just like an old bag. And she took something from the shelf and she put it in to the satchel, and she gave him the satchel. And she said, "This is where your misery lies, cat. But I don't want you to open it here. I want you to go down the cliffs and all the way around until you get to Castell Berra. And at Castell Berra, I want you to go down the valley until you get to the Forthy, the Black Road. And then over the Forthy and all the way down to Arthog, where the children have adventures. And then over the river until you get to Barmouth. And when you get to Barmouth, I want you to go all the way out onto the beach. And when you get to the beach, I want you to open the satchel. And that's when you'll have your misery." That's great. Oh, I can't wait. Thank you. And so the cat went all the way down the cliffs and down the valley until he got to Castell Berra, and then down past there until he got to the Forthy, the Black Road, and over the Black Road until he got to Arthog. And past the children having their adventures at Arthog very quietly, sneaking past, and then down and across the bridge to Barmouth, and when he got to Barmouth he went right out onto the beach.